You're no stranger to today's message that I'm about to share with you because it's simple. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Welcome back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, all my free thinkers, that place where we follow those breadcrumbs to wealth. And guys, I got some breadcrumbs for you. We're about to talk about the XPR network. I don't know if you could tell, but I got on the purple glasses, got the purple lights going on in here, guys, because I got some breadcrumbs with that whole ecosystem. And you guys, I hope you like this one, but I hope that today's message about preparation meeting opportunity, I want you to take that to heart, because that's not just a saying. Anybody out there who's a Bitcoin millionaire, they didn't just arrive at that overnight. They prepared for that. They got in and they saw the early opportunity, and they prepared by dollar cost averaging in or putting their hard-earned money into Bitcoin. And then boom, when Bitcoin rose in 2017, made all these millionaires. I said that for a reason, because there's something I'm going to be talking about that dates Marshall Hayner back to then, and something he said back then lets me know that this guy has been preparing for a long time, and so should we. With that, guys, we're going to be talking about XPR, and just going to go off the deep end. I'm warning you now. There's going to be some rabbit hole in it, but I hope you guys see what I see. Also, I want to give a round of applause to all of those that reach out to me on just various cryptos, and you throw me these breadcrumbs and say, hey, check this out. And some of them turn out to be really big breadcrumbs, but I want to thank the XPR community out there and the Metallicus community for always reaching out to me. That's what this is about. This is a group effort to bring these opportunities to the world. So I want to thank you guys. Now, if this is your first time here to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, I want to thank you guys for showing up to the channel. I ask that you smash that like button. That's how you can give me gratitude. And of always, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification so that you don't miss these videos, guys, because like even with yesterday in the ZBAC video I did, that was an opportunity. A lot of people got in, they got them bags. I'm glad I was able to buy in. Crypto is rebounding a little bit today, but this is about XPR, guys. And this I'm taking you down a few avenues in this, but just stick with me. Have an open mind. Do not be tribal. And let's talk. Okay. So to start this out, I'm going to jump over here to X and to a gentleman that I've talked to now for a little bit, and he knows XPR pretty well, to the point that he did a comparison video with something that Ripple just put out, and he showed me this comparison video as well as posted it. I'll leave his contact as well down below, but I've watched this video probably 24 times and dissected it, and each time I've seen something different, but this time I saw something I was like, wow, that was there all the time, and I guarantee a lot of people missed it. I don't even know if he's seen it, the guy I'm about to share it with, so I'm about to share it. So with that said, guys, if this is your first time here, I also have a Patreon group over on Patreon. The information is down below, called The Free Thinkers, so check that out as well. And let's jump over here and talk, because I'm over here now on X, and the guy I'm referring to is Fat Tony, the digital banking network enforcer. So he's everything XPR, and he sent me this video because I believe that probably yesterday, a couple days ago, Ripple put out this on-chain finances here message on their platform, on their X account, and it says, what is your custody strategy? And they said, from tokenizing real world assets to stable coins, institutions, and embracing crypto, but security, compliance, and seamless access are critical. Now I'm about to play this. It's only 1 minute and 27 seconds, but I want you guys to pay attention real quick. Check this out.
We're in a world where everything can be tokenized, and that's where Ripple custody comes in. Here's how it works. The custody platform acts like a digital vault to safeguard both your and your client's assets. This vault is protected by the highest standard of bank-grade security for digital assets. Digital assets can be managed and accessed through a cryptographically secured infrastructure layer. This acts as a sort of door or single access point, which means you can choose who can do what with those assets. Next, thanks to an API-first model and a unique modular design, bank management systems can easily connect to the platform through a user-friendly interface, allowing for simple user control and integration. This makes things like token management, transferring, accounting, and custody straightforward and easy without compromising security, governance, or compliance. Lastly, the custody platform is plug-and-play and interoperable, unifying interactions with multiple underlying blockchains and their applications, external data sources like AML or other data providers, and to other market players like exchanges, marketplace venues, and regulated custodians. Now is the time to tap into the future of finance.
Okay, that was Ripple's version. And then Fat Tony, he put out one, and he says here, I broke it down so it's easier to understand. You can buy XPR network and Metal blockchain on Metal Pays Me. You store it in your web authentication wallet. You can trade it on Metal official DEX. Now, watch his version. I guarantee you missed it, the Easter egg in the last one, but I'm going to showcase it in a second.
Be tokenized, and that's where Ripple custody comes in. Here's how it works. The custody.
So he's basically saying is replace all of that with XPR network, X Protect.
The platform acts like a digital vault to safeguard both your and your client's assets. This vault is protected by the highest standard of bank-grade security for digital assets. Digital assets can be managed and accessed through a cryptographically secured infrastructure layer. This acts as a sort of door or single access point, which means you can choose who can do what with those assets. Next, thanks to an API-first model and a unique modular design, bank management systems can easily connect to the platform through a user-friendly interface.
That's the user-friendly interface right there, the web authentication wallet.
Allowing for simple user control and integration. This makes things like token management, transferring, accounting, and custody straightforward and easy without compromising security, governance, or compliance. Lastly, the custody platform is plug-and-play and interoperable, unifying interactions with multiple underlying blockchains and their applications, external data sources like AML or other data providers, and to other market players like exchanges, marketplace venues, and regulated custodians. Now is the time to tap into the future of finance.
So he's basically saying that Metal has already done that, but I'm going to take it a step further, because I always tell you guys, what if they all are in the same room, they're working together, and they're playing with our emotions, just letting us, telling us things without telling us things. Symbolism. Show you something right quick. Now I'm coming back down, but this time I'm going to slide out the Metal logo. Think about this. Everything in the Metal ecosystem is rainbow. There's meaning to all of that. Now, when you watch this particular video, watch for the rainbow colors in everything that they slide out there.
Be tokenized, and that's where Ripple custody comes in. Here's how it works. The custody platform acts like a digital vault.
There's the purple. There's the green. Watch this.
Guard both your and your client's assets. This vault is protected by the highest standard of bank-grade security.
Watch all the rainbows. Watch all the rainbows.
Can be managed.
Look at all that.
Through a cryptographically secured infrastructure layer. This acts as a sort of door or single access point, which means you can choose who can do what with those assets. Next, thanks to an API-first model and a unique modular design, bank management systems can easily connect to the platform through a user-friendly interface, allowing for simple user control and integration. This makes things like token management, transferring, accounting, and custody straightforward and easy without compromising security, governance, or compliance. Lastly, the custody platform is plug and play and interoperable, unifying interactions with multiple underlying blockchains and their applications, external data sources like AML or other data providers, and to other market players like exchanges, marketplace venues, and regulated custodians. Now is the time to tap into the...
Now, I know I'm probably talking to a lot of you guys gonna be like, oh, he's reaching now. This guy's definitely reaching. There's no way. Guys, there's no such thing as coincidence. And I look at the colors that was used, and I'm going to throw up the metal, their logo with all the rainbow colors. And I look at what Ripple just did, what they just showed. And I look at the rainbow colors, and you know, I come from a background of graphic design, and I have I use colors and different things to signify different things. Colors give meaning, but I believe those colors were used for a reason. Now, I'm going to go a step further because I'm about to take you down another rabbit hole. I'm going to take you over here right quick because I started out this whole message of the day with preparation and how preparation meets opportunity. And a lot of people call it luck. It's not luck. I said that for a reason, because I look at Marshall Hayner, throw him up here again, him sitting there at that podium. But I'm going to go there for a reason, guys, as it's not luck and we're not getting coincidence right now. This guy has been preparing for this for a long time. And I learned this by checking out this article right here. And it took me down a rabbit hole that I have to share. Those of you interested in this kind of stuff, I'm telling you, check this out. So I'm pop over here. And in this article right here on Metallica's website, they're basically thanking they're members of the digital banking network. And they're talking about how long they've been involved in this whole, in just everything that they're doing. They're coming up on their 10-year anniversary, guys. And it says here, when I got down here, they were talking about how they acquired Bonafide, enabling 80 plus U.S. credit unions on chain. But they also said something. So they went through here and they said, as always, guided by their innovation, we continue to meet global regulatory requirements. At the same time, we have pushed upper limits of development to solidify Metallica's position at the pinnacle of blockchain engineering. Now, so I was checking this out, guys, and where is it? As I come down here, I ran into something here, and these are different people from Metallica's saying what was most memorable to them over the course of their transformation and everywhere that they've been. And as I was going through here and I was looking at some of them, I might not be able to find it right now, so I'm just gonna jump to it. They were talking about an article, how they appeared in Forbes magazine. I said, oh, they appeared in Forbes magazine. So I went and I looked that up, and then we had here's the article that they're referring to. And it says here, Bitcoin millionaire backs new cryptocurrency platform despite it crashing a staggering 98%. This was back in 2019, guys. That was eons ago. And just to paraphrase and just so you don't have to hear me read it or anything, a teenager made money in Bitcoin when it was in 2017. He became a millionaire. And it basically alludes to some of that right here with 17,000 Bitcoin addresses containing more than $1 million worth of Bitcoin. I actually know a few people who made their millions in Bitcoin back then. Well, they talked about that. And this 17-year-old kid, because he was still a kid, teenager, he invested in metal back then. He helped back them. And I said, oh, that's interesting. And he backed them, although they had went down 98% for it. It gave a whole bunch of other reasons. I checked into that as well. It's neither here nor there. But something that Marshall said at the end of this article, because it's right here, He says, we've worked for years to make certain that all laws and regulations are met in an effort to deliver the best possible product for our user base, said Marshall Hayner, founder and chief of executive of MeadowPay. With this launch, check this out, guys. This is a bold statement. With this launch, we truly believe that MeadowPay has the opportunity to become bigger than Bitcoin. Now, before you Bitcoin maxis jump and says, oh, hell with that, I'm not listening to this guy. You have to put it in context of what he's referring to. And the kid said it best. He said it best. The kid says that this is the guy. His last name is Finman. This is the teenager. He has had a rocky relationship with Bitcoin in the past, pronouncing it dead late last year in the midst of its bitter Bitcoin and cryptocurrency bear market that left most tokens down almost 90% in value and sparked fears that the great crypto experiment could come to an abrupt end. Well, crypto wasn't in the best of light back then. It was, you had all these different haters talking about Bitcoin. You had politicians and things, and these CEOs talking about Bitcoin in a terrible way. But the kid made a great point. He says this was his problem with Bitcoin. He says, but you can't change the fees. This is what he said. He says you can't change the loading times, extremely slow. I'm very pro crypto and pro Bitcoin, but with just one coin, you can only do so much. And he has a great point with that. Now, this is what Marshall Hayner meant by them being bigger than Bitcoin. You could say XRP and all of that. I diversify. But I'm going to take it one step further because I'm going to take you down the creepy side. Now, I'm going to jump over here because this is the most recent thing with the whole FIFA Cup. And listen to this. This is the trophy.
Yeah, the trophy. There was a key. Oh, wow. There's no other sports trophy like that. Oh, that is. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, you gotta be kidding, huh? Yeah. Wow.
This is a trophy. He's going to present this key to Donald Trump. Wow. Right there. Now, he presented that key to Donald Trump, and I'm going to show you this key. And there's the key right there. And you look in the center, and I'm going to throw up here the XPR network logo. Look at this, guys. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. I do believe that everything we're seeing right now has just been a preparation of something bigger. And I believe that something bigger, Metal blockchain, XPR network, all of them is going to play an incredible role in all of this. I mean, just 5-6 years ago, no one would have believed that Metal would be chosen to do everything that they're doing now with Fed now. That sound right? No one would have ever predicted that. But I bet you Marshall Hayner and their team would have. You know why? Because they prepared. Now, as investors, I bring you information like this. Of course, this is not financial advice. I can only show you the information. And how we prepare is we get involved in projects like this. And there's others, but we see what we see and say, okay, we're going to prepare because we see what's coming that's outside of crypto. It's bigger than crypto. Don't believe me? Just look at all these relationships. Look how Brad Garlinghouse ended up in that crypto summit with a big seat. Guys, huge seat. Only like 10 seats up there. But you look at this. You look at Marshall Hayner sitting up here at that podium. You look at all of these things together, and you cannot tell me that our preparing now by getting in at these extreme low prices is not going to pay off. But you know what? When it pays off and we are all these living the fabulous life, doing whatever we want to do, a lot of you getting your freedom back, a lot of people are going to call us lucky. They're going to call you lucky. They're going to say you lucked up and just happened to get in this project. But only you're going to know that luck my ass. This was preparation. And then the opportunity just came and I made my money. Guys, let me know down below. What do you think of this video? Am I reaching? What do you think of those colors that Ripple used with the rainbow colors? I know some of you going to say, this dude has lost his mind. I'm done with him. But I'm just showing you what I see. If it's nothing, it's nothing. But what you got to lose by looking. Till the next one, guys, this your boy. I'm out.